Are you successful? A question adults are asked so frequently in life, and a question that is so difficult to answer. Have you achieved your goals? Did everything go according to plan? In a small, tight-knit community like ours, students feel a lot of pressure to go off and succeed in this world after graduation. But what defines success in the minds of the masses? Where has your journey taken you? A journey that began right here at Minden Public Schools.
I actually wanted to make movies when I was little. Me and my buddies would make action movies for YouTube. That's kind of like how we spent our free time, so I always wanted to grow up and do, I wanted to do special effects, practical special effects. So the guys planning all the like cool explosions and the car drive scenes and things like that.
When I was little, I wanted to be a farmer, but that's because my dad. But my mom was a flight nurse, and then kind of over the years, and then through through middle school and high school, I kind of knew that I wanted to be in the medical profession, and then decided I wanted to be a doctor, probably somewhere early in high school.
To answer that question honestly, I had a mowing business as a little kid, and I thought, you know what, I think I could mow lawns for the rest of my life. So I think as a young child, that was kind of always my dream.
You know, even as a young person, I always said that I wanted to be a hairstylist.
I think I actually always wanted to be an actor. Yeah, always. Even as a kid. It was always dramatic.
So I always thought that I wanted to be a physician.
I think when you're young, you often don't know exactly what you want to be when you grow up, right? And I think a lot of times that changes as you get older. I'm still not sure what I want to do when I grow up.
My current job is with the Minden Exchange Bank and Trust Company.
I work for the University of Nebraska at Kearney, and so I'm the chancellor over on campus, and I'm part of the university system. I'm a vice president for the entire system for all the campuses, but Kearney's my main responsibility.
The president of Minden Machine Shop, obviously in Minden, Nebraska.
What's your job now?
I am a dentist at the Minden Dental Clinic.
I farm with F&K Farms, drive truck, and we're here in Minden, just outside of town. So.
I work for the USDA Ag Research Service in Fort Collins, Colorado. It's about an hour north of Denver, about west of here, 5 hours or so. And what I do, I'm a research agricultural engineer.
I am a lawyer. I work in-house for a company called Credit Management Services in Grand Island.
I am a registered nurse in labor and delivery at Sharp Grossmont Hospital in San Diego, California.
I'm a hydrologic technician with the U.S. Geological Survey in St. Louis, Missouri.
So I work as a family physician at Kearney County Health Services here in Minden.
I own Fringe Salon here in Minden. I'm a hairstylist, and
so I am a fashion PR director, and I work at a company called PR Consulting.
Currently, I'm a general surgery resident at the University of Nebraska Medical Center in Omaha.
I currently work as a performer, an acrobat, and a gymnast inside a circus type show inside the Wynn Hotel in Las Vegas.
My current job is working at Crawl Agency Insurance here in Minden, downtown on the square. Sell all lines of insurance for personal, commercial, life, health, you name it.
So right now I am a reporter for NTV News. The technical term in the industry would be an MMJ, which is a multimedia journalist, which basically means you're a reporter who does all of your own shooting, all of your own editing. You're kind of a one-man band, so you kind of do everything for your show.
I'm an English teacher at Chongyong English Village in South Korea.
And where is it at?
I'm an auto body tech at Miller's Auto Body in Minden, and I am an activities custodian at Minden Public Schools.
Well, my job's not very predictable. I start off in the morning generally with meetings with any one of the leadership on campus. So it could be the academic leadership, it could be student affairs, it might well be athletics, or it could be community people. Trying to make sure that the operation of the university on the Kearney campus works well.
Hey, some mornings have to mess with cattle and get in the tractor, and some days get in the truck, and you never really know what's each day is going to bring. So
students come. We have a different group of students from a different school every week. We're kind of an English camp, like a field trip, kind of. And we have students for 5 days. And then the next week we have a different group of students.
My job's very similar to a university professor in that I do research and I publish papers. I manage a research farm, but I don't teach and I don't write grants. I have done that in the past, but I don't do that right now.
I go to the operating room at some point around 7 to 7:30 and then do surgical operations for the rest of the day. And then usually in the afternoon I go to a clinic to see new surgical patients that are going to need surgeries in the future.
Well, I get up and I come to work and I sit down, and most of the time I talk on the telephone. Or I'm dealing with customers. That's what I do most.
And when I'm on site, it's we show up to the site, we kind of check everything around, take an observation on the stream, and then we'll make an outside measurement to see what level the stream is at. And then we'll check our internal equipment to see if that's reading the same, to make sure that all our tools are calibrated properly.
I have clients who are in California. I have clients who are in London. I have clients who are in Russia. So I get emails at a lot of different times of the day and night. So I think I always go through and answer my client emails depending on if we have an initiative going on. I might be working on something like that. A lot of times I'm emailing editors from all the top magazines, checking in with them, trying to pitch my client to be included in the news.
So it's a lot of finding that idea. Once I find the idea, I got to find the people involved in that idea. I got to track down some phone numbers, addresses, some way to get a hold of them. Then I get a hold of them, tell them if they want to be interviewed on TV, and then I'm hit the road and I'm kind of off. You know, usually I'm only in the office for a couple of hours out of the day. Usually it's on the road in the many different cities here in Nebraska, interviewing people and getting the shots, and you run back. I usually have to go live at noon, so if I'm out in the field, I got to take a live backpack, do a live shot out there.
My biggest aspect of my job is to prospect for new clients, try to bring them into the office, try to build our book of clientele.
So my daily routine pretty much consists of waking up and then working out at the gym for 2 hours, and then eating everything that I can throughout the day. And then I typically go to work probably around 5 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock at night, work until about midnight.
Wow.
Oh, I got a great education at Minden Public Schools. I'm so appreciative of the faculty and all the people that gave me my education. They gave me a start, but they gave me more than just books and lectures. They gave me confidence, and I think that's a tremendous commodity here. The community is very supportive of education.
At MPS, you get a ton of different opportunities, and you get a lot of, we have fantastic teachers from all different backgrounds. And I think the schools do a great job of exposing us to many different career fields.
I had really good teachers. I hope you all realize how much your teachers really care about what you're doing and care about you as individuals.
A lot of good teachers, and just learning how to work hard and knowing you can get someplace if you kept working hard.
Well, I guess I graduated. That kind of that had a degree when I got out of college, or out of high school. So I guess that helped me or whatever.
I suppose a solid base of an education, values, and the teachers are all good teachers. We have a good school system, so.
I had a really great education, and I think that Minden does a really good job for such a small school, offering a lot to the students.
It did so much to help me get there, and a lot of it is, it helped me kind of have the safety valves in place for when things went wrong, that I could still succeed and I could still step into a career that I felt like I could succeed in.
Well, I think Minden's so lucky to have a great public school system. The community cares about education. They're proud of their graduates. I'm really proud to call this home. I'm very proud to come back and say I'm from Minden, Nebraska, and that we can compete with anybody. Yeah. It doesn't matter what size of school you came from. We really, I think, get great preparation here.
Just having such a small community in Minden, the teachers really care about you and really go out of their way to see if there's anything additional they can do for you.
And I feel like my education here at Minden did help me to propel me on to the next step. Certainly, the groundwork that was laid here gave me the confidence and the background knowledge and things that I needed to go on to the next step.
Minden Public Schools helped me tremendously in that I learned the studying skills that I would need for college. So in order to succeed in my class, graduating class in 1992, you had to really work hard and be pretty sharp. So that's where I learned my study skills to get through college and to get into dental school.
I think especially in high school, was very inspired by the teaching staff, and my friends to always push myself.
Going to a school in small town Nebraska has given me the ideals and the values that a lot of people don't have out here. Just because of the fact that we're all friendly, we're all homegrown, really. And when you get out into this industry a lot, especially in the entertainment industry, it gets colluded with a lot of other type of personalities. But I've always been able to stay true to who I am and where I come from.
I had so many wonderful role models from elementary to middle school to high school teachers.
It's all been worth it. My goal was to come back here someday and be able to care for the patients and the community that I grew up in.
But Minden just has such a good mix of good teachers, right? Teachers that care about their kids, care about the students, and care about them learning, right? So after you go through that for 13 years, which I did from kindergarten to senior year, it kind of rubs off on you, I guess. You just care about learning, and you care about being successful, making people proud, doing your best.
It really gave me the basis and the foundation of my education to pursue higher education and get a job that I really do love and find value and importance in.
I definitely took it a lot for granted when I was in school. I was a lot like most kids. I didn't want to be at school. I'd rather be somewhere else. But it was a very well-based school for kids to grow up and be taught.
It's a great place to learn. It's a great environment to learn in. Minden itself is a great community. I don't think a lot of students here realize how lucky they are to have the kind of community support they do during their day-to-day, during their schoolwork. I think about it every day. You know, when I went to prom, I had people showing up at a red carpet to watch me walk into prom. And I didn't know them. I know they didn't have kids in school, but it's just that kind of community involvement that they have here, that kind of community support that I think is really what makes Minden Public Schools special.
Yeah.
I think what you guys are doing is fantastic. I mean, this is a very unique thing that you've thought of, and I'm actually very eager to see kind of where everyone's at. I saw the preliminary video on Twitter, and I'm excited.
Something that's kind of cliche. Obviously, everybody's got their dream job and their large goals, but don't be afraid to shoot for the stars.
I'm a firm believer in, if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of one of those prime examples. I mean, some people would probably disagree with this, but a lot of people think that you should go to college because it's what you need to do. As long as you have a plan, a goal, and a dream in mind, I think anything's possible of anything you want to do.
For those of you that are watching that want to do something in your life, whether that be big or small, to just go for it, because honestly, what it takes is hard work and dedication and waking up each day with that goal in mind and knowing that that you're able to do it if you work hard and you want it bad enough. And that's, my life has been a testament to that, as well as having faith in God that He'll open doors to allow that to happen too.
Don't be afraid to reach for dreams that you don't think you can grab.
Yeah.
There's plenty of potential out there. The world's bigger than you think it is.
I guess we don't, it's hard to keep track of everyone, and knowing where all of us can possibly end up is just a fantastic idea, and you guys are doing a great job.